So I'm going to be breaking down exactly how I went from a broke college student about 7 months ago to a $30,000 to $40,000 a month high ticket closer, and still growing, of course. By the time you guys watch this video, I may or may not already be at $1 million a month. Now, this is the exact business model that I used starting in May of this year when I had absolutely no money to my name, not knowing what to do to make money, just literally scrolling on the For You page, seeing other people make money with trading, drop shipping, whatever it is. I've tried it all and failed it all, and I found high ticket sales, and let me show you exactly how it took me to where I'm at right now. I'm gonna be breaking this down, assuming you guys know absolutely nothing about high ticket sales, giving you all the basics, everything that you need to know to hop into this business model and at least become a DM setter by the time this video is over. So you can go out and make your first 5, 10K a month from your phone, from your room, from wherever you want, because that's what DM setting will allow you to do. I'll top straight into this. Now, what is high ticket sales? It is selling anything at a high price, typically packages that range from $3,000 anywhere up to $50,000 packages that you're selling. The higher the price of the package that you're selling, the more skill that is required for you to be able to sell that, right? Which just comes with time, which comes with practice, which comes with you putting effort into your own skills to build it up and get on those roles to sell it and make more money. Where can I do high ticket sales? The online coaching and information space, right? Mentorships and courses. For example, here, TJR, Brett Scales, Andrew Tate, you see these guys posting on social media all the time, 24/7. You see their reels, you see their TikToks, you see their posts on Twitter. You see these guys are making a lot of money from a high income skill that they have learned. For example, TJR mastered day trading, and he's now able to teach you how to day trade and make a lot of money from teaching you how to day trade, right? He sells a course. Same with Brett Scales with SMMA. Same thing with Andrew Tate here, who is obviously another guru, another coach who teaches you how to make money with literally anything. He teaches you trading, drop shipping, whatever. As you can see in his bio, you join the real world, you pay a subscription to him, and you join his course, right? Now, that's more of a low ticket course. It's only $50. We'll talk more about all that stuff later. You look at all these guys' bios, they have a link in bio. Brett, he has a link in bio. These guys all have links in bios because they are trying to sell you something, right? If you click that link in bio, you are able to either communicate with them or their DM setter or hop on a call with their closer and move forward with trying to buy the course. They're trying to funnel you into their course, okay? So, you're watching this video thinking, how can I make money from this? Well, you build up your skills so you can be a DM setter, so you can be a high ticket closer, so you can be one of these sales reps that are literally taking a huge percentage of the money that is being transferred just for closing and setting the deals. And it's not that hard. We're gonna hop right into it right now. So let's say this is a potential prospect that one of these big coaches are trying to sell to, right? So this is you, whatever. You're on the For You page, you're scrolling on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, and you see a post about day trading, and you see TJR's post, and you're like, okay, that looks interesting. He's making a lot of money. I feel like I can learn day trading. I want to make some money too. So what are you going to do? Naturally, you're going to try and hit him up. Have you guys ever seen those videos where they're constantly saying, DM me 2025, DM me the word go to start, DM me now to start, DM me for my free playbook on how to do X, Y, and Z? These are all coaches trying to sell you guys a program, okay? You guys should know that by now. If not, now you do. So let's say you do DM them and you want to get access to, maybe his mentorship, or you just want to talk to him, right? You're going to DM TJR. He has a lot of followers, right? So obviously he's not the one DMing you back, right? It's the DM setter. It's somebody that's sitting in their DMs, just literally reading through his DMs, DMing all the people that are interested. And his goal is to try to get you on the call with the closer. DM setter takes anywhere from 5 to 7% of all deals that the closer is able to close, which is why I tell everybody, if you're still learning high ticket sales and you don't know much about it and you literally just want to hop into it and get a feel for it while you're learning, bro, literally just DM set. All you're doing is texting people back and forth, and your whole goal is to try to get them on a call with the closer. You're not closing the deal. You're literally talking to them over messages. They never see your face. They never hear your voice. You're just texting them back and forth, right? I'm pretty sure you guys can text back and forth and convince somebody to hop on a call. Now, this is where you're making more money. Say you're a high ticket closer, right? It took me a week or two to start high ticket closing. Say you master DM set, say a week or 2 weeks, maybe a month goes by, you master DM setting, you make a cool little 5, 10K a month from DM setting. It's like, okay, now I want to move up. I want to get more commissions. I think I'm good enough to close the deals. I want to be on the camera talking to the prospect, convincing them to join the program. And then you're a high ticket closer, right? You take 10 to 20% of all deals that you were able to close because now it's on you. If you don't close the deal, TJR is not making money, right? So you have to close the deals, and he's counting on you to close the deals. Now, if you guys do remember, let's come back to the top here, right? We're selling anything from $3,000 to $50,000, right? Let's go back down where I say the closer makes anywhere from 10 to 20% of what they close. Let's say you sell a $10,000 mentorship as a closer, right? You take 10% of that commission. Do the math. You just made $1,000 in like a 30-45 minute phone call, right? A lot of people go to work for a month for that paycheck right there, okay? This is why I tell everybody, as your sales skills increases, so does the money. It follows, it's literally attached right behind it. And the only way you get better at sales is by watching videos like these, reaching out to people like me, by practicing, right? By joining mock calls, by being around people who are constantly trying to get better at sales, so you can see what they know that you don't, and you can add it to your sales bag. Exactly how I got better. I was in a community of like-minded individuals, and I was able to actually get my skills from where I didn't know much about sales, never done sales in my life, to a point where I was able to collect over $200,000 in a single month, in my second month ever closing. Took a lot of stuff from a lot of the connections that I have, from a lot of the communities that I've been in, put it together and put something nice together for you guys. So if you are aligning with anything that I'm saying right now and think that you can benefit from high ticket sales, you can make money from your house, texting on your phone, and you have the time to do this, and you actually want to break into those 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K months that you guys see me living and see other people that are in high ticket sales living, just go down to my bio, click that, and you could have a chance to hop on a call with either me or one of my teammates, and we can see what we can do. At this point in time, I'm sure you guys have already seen everybody sells you a course. Everybody makes money from selling you a course, but what you don't know is that there's people in the middle of it that are helping you sell the course, or helping the guru sell the course, right? The high ticket closer, the high ticket DM setter. There's even levels after that called sales management, which I'm into now, but this video is strictly on DM setting and closing. If you want to know more about sales management, or how high the ladder goes in high ticket sales and how far you can go with it, like I said, click the link in my bio. This is actually without a doubt, this is one of the easiest business models, given the fact that I went through like an 8-minute video, and you guys definitely already understand exactly how this works and how to go out and use it. Now, your only question is like, okay, let me start. How do I start? Where do I go? Who do I hit up? What do I do to start, okay? If you just scroll on your For You page, take 5 minutes and pull out your phone, you guys can see so many people are selling a course. All you gotta do is check their link in their bio, see if they say, oh, DM me this word to start. That means they're selling a course most of the time. You can try and DM them, and you can try and ask them, hey, can I sell for you? Like, I have so much time on my hands, I can DM set for you. I know everybody needs DM setters all the time, by the way, all the time, right? You can try that route, which I did take a month out of my life to try just cold outreaching to people to land a job. It didn't work out too well, because if you're thinking about it logically, a coach, right? Let's just take Andrew Tate, for example. Right now, not all these guys have millions of followers, by the way. Right now, there's a bunch of coaches with under 10,000 followers who still make a good amount of money a month, like even 100K, 200, 300K a month, that I actually do know personally. And their sales reps are also making 10, 20K a month just for taking the calls on their behalf, and it doesn't take too much time out of their day, right? I do this, I'm still in school, I have a full school schedule, which gives me the location freedom to be able to go travel on breaks, to be able to go, meet up with friends, go out the way, go out the country, do things like that I've been blessed to do. Now, like I said, you go take a lot of time and try and hope to DM these guys and land a cold roll by just, begging them. But 9 times out of 10, that's not gonna work. What really sped it up for me was actually getting around people who have job opportunities for me. I have a few guys who came to me looking for, opportunity, put them on a DM setting role for.
Yo, I wanna give a huge shout out to Christian, bro. He taught me everything I know in the
Yo, I just wanted to take a quick second to shout out Christian.
Working with Christian has been one of the greatest things that...
Messages, answering DMs, trying to set them up on a call with the closer. It's very simple, and they make a lot of money doing it too. Now, if you want to speed up your process and absolutely cut it in half and not waste time by cold outreaching to these big popular influencers that are probably not going to answer your DMs, even if they're not too popular, they don't want a random person selling for them. The way you're going to cut this in half is by getting around people, by getting around a like-minded community, by getting around individuals who already have job opportunities for you, so you can just go and apply your skill set right then and there. It is not hard to land these roles. It is not hard to make money with it, especially with DM setting. You can go hit your first 5, 10K a month literally right after this video. If you want to get a DM setting role, then just click the link in my bio. If not, you can go out and just cold outreach for a month or 2 months and land a role. You still probably will land a role. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be more of a cold calling role. It's going to be a role where you're sitting there making dials and dials and dials through a CRM, through a lead sheet. That is just probably not something that you want to do, but a lot of people do go through it, and you can level up that way as well. The goal after setting is to move up to a closer, so you can just take more percent of what you're doing by spending less time, because you're not going to be in the DMs all day anymore. You're going to be on 30-minute calls, but you're going to be talking to people who are willing to pay you $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000, right? And that's going to be up to you to close the deal, so you can make that money, so you can make that bread. So yes, this business model, high ticket sales, was able to take me to making $0 a month to $30,000 to $40,000 a month, as you can see, in the span of 7 months, right? I actually hit my first 20K month in August, okay? So you can do the math there, that wasn't that long. And you guys can do the same things, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping another video going super in depth of how to be a good closer, what to do when you're on a closing call, what to do when you're DM setting. Obviously, you can always make your best effort to try and work with me directly, right? Where I actually break down exactly how you are going to be the best DM setter that you can be, the best closer that you can be by closing the most deals, using the right frameworks, asking the right questions, because a lot of closing is asking the right questions. A lot of people think it's just selling, oh, buy this because of this. No, just asking the right question, bro, and you will close way more deals. So if you want the chance to be able to work with me and my team, click that link in the bio. I'll make sure that you are a 10 out of 10 closer and then place you on a roll so you can actually go make money with the skills you learned. And then DM setting, it's very simple too. I have tons of roles for that as well. DM setting, you should be able to do it like this.